Hello, I'm Weird and Bearded. Welcome to my first vlog. Sorry about the echo. Let's just get that out of the way. It's echoey in here. There's very little in this room right now. So I've moved. And I figured with the move, let's change up the content. So one of the things I want to do is a monthly vlog. We'll see how long I keep that going. And I have moved this week, so I moved into an annex. It is a lovely little annex. Let me give you a quick tour. Kitchen, bathroom, rest of the annex. So I need to get it decorated. I need to get some furniture in. Yeah, so I'm going to start painting, and then later on we'll talk about what's coming up, because there's some other content changes. It's going to be fun. It's not all going to happen immediately. I'm going to say that now. It's not all going to happen immediately. A lot of this is going to take some time to set up, but it is going to happen. Well, that is the end of day one. It is about 11:30. I've just finished clearing up, but we have the first coat of paint. It needs some touch-ups. I need to go buy more paint. Over here, we're also going to be adding some more paint, because I'm thinking a nice darker shade of blue for the shelf could be really nice. But I've done this all in a day. I think this is my first time painting a room. I thought this would take a couple of days. I'm really happy. I'm exhausted. So I'm going to go take possibly a bath. I was thinking shower. I'm normally a shower guy. But there's paint everywhere. I've just noticed that I've got paint on my feet. Don't know how that happened. So, yeah, I'll get this touched up next time we chat. The paint should be done. Probably. The second coat has been put on. The dust sheets have been taken off. The floor has been hoovered. The floor has been scrubbed. The floor has been hoovered. The floor has been scrubbed. My knees hurt. My arms hurt. But we're here. You also may have noticed, I forgot to mention last time in the painting, spent a lot of time up a stepladder. I have a fear of heights, that was fun. But yeah, it looks good. I'm happy with it. You may be wondering, there is a bathroom door. There it is, there's the bathroom door. And then behind me, a load of IKEA boxes, because on this wall, I'm going to be putting in a big storage system. That's the next job. So I ran out of room on the SD card, but we now have a storage system, got a sofa bed, there it is, got my computer set up, I've got my wardrobe all made, got some storage down there, and I have 35 boxes to unpack. We're going to start with the important things, board games, and then we can actually talk about the future. We can talk about the future of the channel, we can talk about what's going on with the beard. Lots to do. Still a lot to do. We're there. Kind of. There's a reason the camera is pointing this way and not that way or that way. But for the most part we're there. I have found my sofa. It's also my bed. I'm in a one-room annex. I'm low on space. But these shelves are filled. The kitchen, we're going to be expanding. So in that direction there is a garage. We're going to expand it into the garage over the next few months, which will also double my storage, which is great because I have not finished unpacking, but I have run out of room to unpack. But I'm now settled and calm. Everything is great. Still messing with the new camera. I've been working with the GoPro. I think some of my footage may have been a bit messed up. We'll find out when I come to edit this whole thing. But I thought, let's now sit down and talk about what's coming up. And talk about the beard. The beard is important. The channel is called Weird and Bearded. I don't have much of a beard right now. I moved, so change of location. There's going to be changes to content, which we'll be talking about. So I thought, let's change up my look. I've had a beard for half my life. It's time for a bit of a change. I'm going to be keeping the name Weird and Bearded. My Minecraft character is going to remain bearded. Who knows, maybe one day the beard will return. But I still feel bearded on the inside. And that's what matters. So yeah, the beard is gone. It feels weird. I'm used to it now. It's been a few weeks. It was definitely a distraction at the start. Just, you know, being able to feel my breath when I'm breathing through my nose. That was a weird sensation. Not used to that. But yeah, the beard is gone. But as I said, more content. We're going to be doing vlogs. I'm going to try to do a monthly vlog. It's not something I've ever done before. Not something that I've ever really watched before. I'm not somebody who watches vlogs, but why not? We'll see what happens. Maybe I can keep it up, maybe I can't. It's all an experiment. We're also going to be doing monthly quizzes on Studio Blocks. So these are going to be live streamed, and anybody on Studio Blocks can take part. People watching the live streams will be able to take part. I'm going to be recording the whole thing and putting it up onto YouTube, so people watching on YouTube can take part. That's going to be a lot of fun. I've got the first few quizzes written. I'm very happy with the first few quizzes. Once the kitchen's sorted, if I can get the setup working, it'd be nice to do the occasional cooking stream. I think that could be interesting. I want to do stuff like jigsaw puzzles, construction kits. So just try to do some IRL streaming. There's a few different ideas I've got for it. Could all be fun. There's so much planned for Studio Blocks. I have started working on filming things. Oh, speaking of film things, a lot of that needs to be planned in Blender. Just the way that things are working with me. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be planned in Blender. And I've been doing some Blender stuff. We've had the occasional episode in Blender. I still don't really know Blender. To make those episodes, I was learning what I needed to know to make those episodes work. I have recently downloaded 30 different tutorials. I have put them in what feels like a sensible order. So then we're also going to have a monthly video of WAB Learns Blender. That's going to be a fun experience. I really am looking forward to that. There's a big variety in the tutorials. They're all very long tutorials. This is content that's going to last me a couple of years, I think. And I'll have a new skill. I'd also just love to find other ways to gain new skills. I like skilling myself up. So yeah, I think for now, that's all the content I've got planned. So that's going to bring this to an end. My first vlog. Wow. You know, leave a like if you like my vlog. What would you like to see in the vlogs? Again, it's not really something I watch. I don't know what to be showing in them. I might sort of go off and do day trips and things like that. I know what the next one's going to be, but you're going to have to wait to see. Subscribe, you know, do all the things. My name is Weird and Not So Bearded. I'll see you all next time. I'm going to be putting in a big storage system. That's the next job. There's also a fly in here. Where are you?